My wife recently diagnosed me with having fucking AD. She's told me forever that I have ADD, and I never bought into it. And she finally went to the website, and she read all the things, dude. And it was just like they might as well just had a picture of me sitting there, not listening to somebody, focusing on some ant walking across the table, before looking at something else. Do you have that problem?
I think a lot of myself and a lot of my comedian friends have that. Yeah, I think it's.
And do you think that that's why we think in bits rather than scripts?
I think it's because I think our minds constantly are going. You know, our minds are constantly going, whether it's trying to be creative, whether it's thinking of this, whether it's being upset. We can't concentrate.
What I would
wasn't
say,
a good student.
what
I
I
don't know
would
if you were a
say
good student, but I
is
wasn't a
that
good student 'cause of
we're
that.
no different than anybody else who's scatterbrained. We're just funny scatterbrained.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe.
Because they always
I
try
agree
to
with that.
attribute, like they had something recently where they tried to say that, they did, some study, nobody knows who the fuck did it, was trying to say that, they interviewed all these comedians, for this study to figure out what makes comedians funny. Now, immediately, I'm thinking any comedian worth anything is not going to be participating in that fucking thing. Or if they're new and they're struggling, they'll participate and they're going to give bullshit answers just to make their friend laugh and themselves laugh.
Right.
So they came up with this whole thing that, comedians are all sociopaths or some fucking...
Oh, I saw it. I didn't like it. That's ridiculous.
It is, because I'm not saying there aren't comedians who are sociopaths, but there's firemen, there's mothers, there's all kinds of people that are, there's leaders of the world who are sociopaths. It just, what it is I think it's people who aren't funny. Only somebody who's not funny would try to figure out
do that,
why the fuck something's funny.
Absolutely.
Like, I wouldn't even know. Like, when you were talking about that guy at the Yankee game who kept yelling out, they had this commercial where it was a bunch of Yankee fans, you were saying, that had spelt out Yankees across their chest.
And they were wrong.
Yeah, and they were hammered or whatever, right? Or they just were wrong?
They were just not organized where it said Yankee, so it said Ansky.
Ansky. So this guy at the game, anytime there was a lull in the game,
out of nowhere.
What would he?
There would be a lull in the game, and he would go, "Hey, what the hell is Ansky?" And everybody would just start laughing.
Yeah, and he knew when to do it.
Yes.
Like that guy, now that guy was not a comedian, but he had that comic timing when there was a lull in the game.
Yeah, he knew
it wasn't important.
Yeah.
Time in the game, he knew probably if there was a TV timeout.
Yep.
And he wanted to keep the excitement going and people's focus. Like that, it's like when I look at people who can like just fucking play an instrument unbelievably, play it by ear. That's obviously just a hobby for me. So I have a tremendous amount of respect for people who can do that shit. But like they could never just break down. Would you just sit there and be like, now what makes this guy be able to play the guitar like that? It's just like they're good at it.
It's an envious nerd who can't do it. That's what it is. It's somebody who maybe they wish they could do comedy. But the fact that somebody would do a study saying comedians are all sociopaths, that person never picked up a microphone once in their life. And maybe they had an issue with a comedian.
No, I'm not saying that I'm not a sociopath. But you're a family man. You got 2 kids.
Listen.
You seem all right.
Listen.
Are you a psycho, Paul?
Comedians might be narcissistic. Sociopath. I looked up the definition of sociopath. Okay, there's like 11 things or something like that you could have.
Dude, let's look this up.
Go it up right now.
Look this up.
One thing I know for a fact: antisocial parents is one of them. Okay, parents but I mean antisocial. The world's out to get you. No, we're not going over there. They think this of us. We're not going over there.
All right, check 1 for me.
What? Okay.
My parents were like that. Hey, can I go on this field trip? No, Christ, I had a patient in the other day. He went on a field trip and he fell off the bus. He's gone. He's gone. There's nothing you can do about it. That was one of my first jokes I did in my act. Whatever you wanted to do, my dad had a patient in the other day, and the kid died from it.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, he didn't want to drive us over to do it.
No, my dad would do
Now I look at it, it's fucking hilarious. I wouldn't do it either with one kid. Forget about having fucking all the ones he had. Hang on a second. How to spot a sociopath. Sorry with the bad mic here. Sociopath traits. Which I misspelled. Spelled trats. How to identify a sociopath. Telling signs and behavior. Oh, what the fuck? Why won't this work? Come on, man.
My dad used to say people that when he disagreed with that they were crazy.
There we go.
No, they're crazy. Crazy.
He's a sociopath. All right, here we go. What is a sociopath? Who gives a fuck? Common traits. All right, the common characteristics and personality traits of sociopaths are based on the criteria used by clinicians who use the DSM. What the don't they realize morons want to read this? I don't give a shit. Just make a list.
Yeah, there should be just a list there.
They should. Dumb it down, right? One of the most common personality characteristics of sociopath is their grandiose sense of self-entitlement. Now, I don't have that.
No.
I go the other way. Sociopaths also often display a lack of remorse.
Yep.
And most have a very manipulative personality covered by superficial charm. Jesus, I know a couple of those.
Dude, I
know a couple
too.
of these guys.
Me too.
All right, now wait a minute. So I'm not.
No, dude, you're a narcissist who has ADD.
Yeah. I would be that. Yeah, I would go with that. I would totally go with that.
Yeah, dude, that's hitman shit. That's hitman.
I don't have a sense of self-entitlement.
No, dude, a hitman blows someone's brains out and goes eat a sandwich. That's a sociopath.
Yeah, he gets mad that he got blood on his shirt, right?
Yeah, that was that thing in Goodfellas when he goes, I'm sorry about your floor. That's it. That's what it is.
I didn't want to get blood on the floor.
Kind of fucked up people are they?
All right, friendships and romantic partners are often frequently disregarded and replaced when the relationship no longer suits their self-centered needs. The emotions of a sociopath. No, but even like the guy I was just thinking about being a sociopath. He doesn't have that. Well, I guess, can you have like most of it and then be a sociopath? What do you think there, Dr. Verzi? Not Dr. Verzi? Being talked to by not Dr. Burr?
No, I think, what's it called? I think that it's the remorse thing, and I definitely think it's the first thing you said, the sense of entitlement. Like
this is the cool one here. Look at this one. Jesus Christ. Cool like in like a reptilian, scary way. The emotions of a sociopath may appear to be sincere on the surface, cleverly disguised by superficial charm and feigned interest. Jesus Christ, that was me in every classroom I ever was in. Sitting there acting like you were interested so they wouldn't fucking call on you. Many sociopaths use manipulative measures to draw others to them. Chronic lying is a characteristic of nearly all sociopaths. Recklessness and aggressive behaviors are other characteristics, as well as impulsivity. A lack of remorse, you already said that, or what is generally termed conscience, is typical for sociopaths. This guy's repeating himself. The combination of at least 3 of the common sociopath characteristics paints a pretty good description of the common sociopath. I don't know. I actually lost interest halfway fucking through that. All right. It's ADD. It wasn't even trying to be funny. That came out of my mouth, and I realized I just did that again.
Well, no. Why don't you look up a narcissist? See the difference. Because narcissist is a selfishness, but it's almost like a good guy selfishness.
Yeah, but dude, I'm a Gemini, so I have I can be really like. I mean, I think
my son's a Gemini. Lucas is a
Gemini. But I think I'm mainly a narcissist. But then I can be like really considerate and generous.
Dude, Lucas, my son Lucas is a Gemini. He's got. When you look at what a Gemini's traits are, dude, he's every one of them.
Oh, Jesus Christ! When are you taking out the crystal ball? All right, hang on a second. I love how I brought up fucking...
What do you mean crystal ball?
I love how I brought up Geminis, and then you start talking about signs, and then I act like you brought it up. All right, hey, how do you spell narcissist? Come on, Paul. Let's show how dumb we are. N-A-R, narcissism.
I would say N-A-R, maybe what, C-A maybe?
I would have gone with that if the right spelling didn't come up. Narcissistic...
Traits.
Let's go with behaviors.
Narcissistic behaviors.
All right.
Because narcissists have remorse.
Do they?
Yeah, I think so. They feel bad. They suck.
Oh, here we go. I found one that's dumbed down. 30 red flags of being a narcissist. Here we go.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right. You feel on edge around this person, but you still want them to like you. What is this? Wait a second. I got to figure what the fuck. Who is you in this? So what's the difference about this list? Well, for one, it's specifically about relationship, but it's also about you. Each point requires introspection and self-awareness, because if you want to spot toxic people, you cannot focus entirely on their behavior. That's only half the battle. Oh, that's pretty cool. You must also come to recognize the looming red flags in your own heart. All right, so this is saying if you're in a relationship with a narcissist.
Yeah, they don't have a list? They don't just have
Paul, I'm trying to make it easy
No,
here.
I thought they said 30 lists, like 30 things. Nothing?
Well, maybe we can actually use our brains and just figure this out here. Okay, you feel on edge around this person, but you still want them to like you. 2, uses sex as a tool for control. Creepo.
That's sick.
Plasters your Facebook page with compliments, flattery, songs, and poems. They text you dozens, if not hundreds of times per day. You come to rely on this over-communication as a source of confidence.
Wow.
Oh, so they give it to you, then they take it away. You're not texting me 400 times a day. Did I do something wrong?
Oh, then I'm
Is that what they're doing?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not that.
No.
I can't spell enough words to text more than 30 times a day. All right. Quickly declares you their soulmate. I don't do that. Compares you to everyone else in their life. You're just like my mother. Lies. You remind me of my Uncle Petey. Lies and excuses. Lies and excuses.
That's everybody.
No startle response. You know what the fuck? Can you just have a one for dumb people? All right, here we go. Red flag narcissistic behaviors. Jesus Christ, look at the bitch's fucking picture on this.
Holy shit.
Is this about her or is she going to tell me? Okay. Extreme infatuation with oneself. Self-centered. Expects to be recognized as superior.
All right, now you're getting now you're getting warmer.
Is that you?
Now you're getting warmer. No, I don't want to be superior. I mean, you know.
Extreme infatuation with oneself. Self-centered. Expects to be recognized. And just picture somebody combing their mane in the mirror. Is preoccupied with fantasies of unlimited power, success, brilliance, beauty, or ideal love. Sees himself as special. Dude, this is fucking hilarious. And should only have to affiliate.
Oh, shit. This is funny.
This is a good one. This is a great one. Sees himself as special and should only have to affiliate with others of the similar stature. Tell you, I should be friends with that Obama. I can't believe he hasn't called me yet.
That's fucking funny, man.
Takes advantage of others. Takes advantage of others to achieve his needs. Demonstrates. That's an ugly one. The other ones are funny. What's
the ugly one? What's the one?
Takes advantage of others to achieve his needs. I don't like that one.
No.
That other shit, just staring in the mirror, thinking you're the shit.
Just thinking you should be friends with everybody like who's big.
Demonstrates a constant need for admiration or approval. You know, my dad we'd be upstairs shaving.
Yeah.
And it was sort of a joke, but he wasn't joking, but he was. It was funny.
Yeah.
We'd be downstairs eating breakfast or something, be up there getting ready for work, and he'd be shaving in the mirror. And then when he finished, you just hear him, he'd be like, "Good-looking son of a bitch." And my mother would always laugh and shake her head, but I think that's more she just liked a confident guy or something like that. So
I think that sounds kind of like a joke, like a half
that's
joke.
A joke.
Yeah, he's playing.
But he's saying it out loud. But I do that. Makes Nia laugh all the time. I'll do it. I'll do that.
That's great.
I'll just be like, God damn it, I'm a good-looking guy. I'll just do shit like that.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, shut up, right?
Yeah.
There we go. Now everybody's going to text me what a fucking ugly bastard I am. Like I don't know that already. Fuck yourselves. Demonstrates a constant need for admiration or approval. Exaggerates personal achievements while minimizing those of others. That's fucking hilarious. I want to be around this guy. I'll tell you, it was great. It's great the way you came up with the game plan. But
I was just gonna say
the way I was cheering in the crowd. I got this chant going. And I tell you, I could see it in Tom Brady's face. He knew. Yeah. He knew by what I was doing in the crowd that.
Yeah. And then he tries to knock the other guy's chant.
He called an audible, which I wouldn't have done. I would have stuck with the play.
And then but then it says he diminishes the other guy.
That's
the other guy's chant was all right, but I got more of them going.
Yeah.
And
that guy came up to me at the end of the game
and
was
he
just
said,
like,
"You were great."
I don't usually say this, but you were amazing.
Keep going. This list is great.
You know why this is because this reminds me of so many guys I used to hang out with and gamble with and all that type of shit. Like all these guys, like this is a brutal. If you're a narcissist and you walk into a fucking casino, It's fucking brutal because you're going to walk in thinking you're James Bond and you have this system and you're going to take the whole fucking house down.
Yeah, I got to tell you, there's nothing funnier than that one that you read that said that they think they're superior, so they should only be hanging out with people that are superior. That is so fucking funny.
Fucking hilarious, yeah. All right, is convinced that he/she is unique.
Yeah.
I like how that just suggests, that just takes it. We're all special. This website's like, no, you're not. Feels entitled to special treatment and that rules frequently don't apply to him. I don't have the first half, but I have the second half.
Oh, yeah.
I have problems with authority. I definitely do. I told you that story, right? Where I didn't. I told you that fucking story.
Great.
Oh, yeah. I didn't get caught either.
That's great.
My proposed love and marriage within only a few weeks. May propose love and marriage within only a few weeks of starting a relationship. That definitely wasn't me. Very charismatic or charming at first, but can quickly switch from Dr. Jekyll to Mr. Hyde. This fucking lady, these are all just the same thing over and over again. Oh, wait. Panics, cries, begs, and becomes emotional if he anticipates an end to a relationship.
That's not me.
I swear to God, I'll pay attention to you more.
I was wrong.
What do you want me to do?
I love you. I was wrong.
May harass or stalk you if you do break up. Oh, because he wants to be the one who breaks up, or she. Quick to anger or feel insulted or slighted. Rages with anger or inflicts the silent treatment when upset. Ding, 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 ding. I got that. Quick to anger. I got that. I wouldn't stalk somebody. Denies he/she has issues to work on. That's fucking. Sees himself, herself as nearly perfect. I fucking love this guy. What are you talking about? What are you talking?
That's so funny.
Maybe you ought to work on yourself. Adapt around me. Drives recklessly and way too fast. Exaggerates the truth or blatantly lies. Dude, I want to be around this guy and just listen to him tell stories. This is the funniest shit. Rarely treats anyone with respect or kindness. Doesn't acknowledge or respect others' boundaries. Always wants to be in control. May drink and drive regularly. Yeah, because he doesn't give a fuck about other people. His/her need for attention, time, and space matter. His need for attention, time, and space matter. Your needs do not. Let me just read one more of these before this gets boring. Uses sex as a weapon through withholding, controlling, or being overly demanding. I said, suck it. It's the best dick ever. Doesn't appear to have a conscience, does not take criticism well, and becomes easily defensive, is easily hurt and insulted. Jesus Christ. That was a fucking hilarious list.
Really funny.
Yeah, that is funny though, huh? Sees himself as fucking superior and should only be hanging around superior beings.